I know it's Tuesday. Game was over Sunday, man. I don't give a fuck. I just got my ass up out the goddamn bed. And I'm gonna go on and tell y'all what's up. I'm busy Sunday night, Monday, so I couldn't. I ain't had time to do this, but man, I don't even know where to start from here. But before I get started, for the people that text me and want to know what my videos was and stuff, thank you for thinking about me. You know, I thought I didn't know you would be thinking about, me after, any time during the day. You got your girl and all that to think about, but thanks for thinking about me. But it's kind of fruity right there, man. I just chill out with all that shit. Fuck, I'm pissed the fuck off after that bullshit. My fucking, where my shit at? I ain't even gonna get into that shit, but once again, thanks for thinking about me and shit. That ball game, I don't know, man. We can sit here and go on about what's need to be done, and what I'm gonna do is, first I'm gonna just tell y'all how I think this game went. I know I had time to throw shit and all that. That was part of the reason why I ain't even make this shit. The other 2 days, y'all were busy too, but starting to get on to Atlanta and shit, but our team as a whole, first, let me just get into this game, alright? We got Sam Bradford on the Philadelphia Eagles. We know this motherfucker is some ass cheeks coming into this game. So I told who that nation before the game, let's just hold the break. This can be a trap game for us. All of this we gonna win and shit. That's why I said on my last shit, just gotta chill out with that bullshit, cause the way we've been playing, even though Spiller, even though that shit happened with him in overtime, you gotta look at the game as a whole. That shit, that play was sick as hell. We all know that shit. But we going up against Brandon Wheaton and company, and they took us to overtime. That's the shit we gotta look at. We just got stung in that CJ Spiller shit. The way that shit ended. Yeah, that shit was nasty as hell. But goddamn, you telling me we sit here playing a Cowboy team with Brandon Wheaton at quarterback? I mean, come on now. Like I said, man. Let's don't get over full of ourselves going into this game. I don't know if the team did or not. I don't even fucking know about that shit, but like I said, not Brandon Wheaton, but fucking Sam Bradford, he been playing like absolute shit the whole season. But what happened when he played against the New Orleans Saints? This motherfucker out there looking like Tom Brady and shit. Just doing whatever he want with the fucking ball. Chisel here, chisel there. Check down pass here. Lob here. Whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Sam Bradford. Really? That's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. Yeah, damn it, man. We get two interceptions in the red zone. That's not the that if they would, he was 2 passes away from putting 14 more points on the board. That would have been fucking 51 points or 53 points. If that shit would have if they would have scored, that would have been 53 points. After all this whole year I've been going through, the defense 1 week. First it was Sean Payton in the play calling. We need a new play caller. That shit. It's just offense, defense. But my issue with the offense was just more of the play calling and shit. Doing too many check down passes, doing too many dump passes. But we getting better. We starting to not spread the ball, but go more downfield. And the offensive line, I'm not even gonna get into that shit. Breeze was having the time of his life, which I will say this much. That fumble before halftime, that was complete bullshit on the refs' behalf. That shit right there, that was the momentum change of that whole game. On some real shit. That play was the momentum change on that whole game. That shit. It's like it just sucked the living shit out of us. Just sucked the air out of us. When in the halftime came out, they just started, even before halftime, on Bradford's behalf, this sorry ass bastard was just doing whatever he wanted to do. It's fucked up, man. We in some deep shit. And I'm gonna tell you how this shit all started. I'm not gonna go. Defense. We finally got some turnovers this game. But like I said on my other shit, yards allowed, it counts too. And you see what happened when you give up that many yards. We gave up over 500 yards. It was like 530 or 519, I think. Over 500 fucking yards, and 332 of them came to fucking Sam Bradford. That's pathetic. We sit here talking about how feeling I made moves and then got rid of all this shit. This game right here, this was the most embarrassing game, and it don't got nothing to do with the final score. As far as the margin that we lost in. We could have lost this game by 1 point and it still would have been embarrassing. Just because we let Sam Bradford, DeMarco, this guy, regardless, man, he still hadn't been doing shit this whole year. Then he come in against us and all of a sudden he looking like damn fucking Walter Payton behind his line and shit. No pass rush. Cam got to the quarterback one time and that was on a penalty play. It's just, but like I said, I'm gonna tell you how all this bullshit started. Y'all can call this a bitch fest. You call it whatever you fucking want to. I don't give a shit. But before let me mention this shit right quick. Had an Eagle fan commented on my last shit on my pregame speech with the Eagles, and this dude said our offense was going. Damn it, how he say that shit? Our offense was going give them the game, and our defense was going to give them the game. Some shit like that. Lenny Hall. And Lenny Hall, if that shit wasn't right on the damn dot, I don't know what else would. That comment was right on the damn money. And I don't usually, I'm not gonna congratulate you no shit like that, cause I don't do that shit. Congratulate other teams and shit. But that was a good ass comment. I will say that. That shit you said, it came to light. I mean, exactly what you said. That's what happened. My offense, we gave them the fucking ball back. Had 3 turnovers. 3 of them was 3 or 4. I know 2 or 3 of them was coming from Drew. But I'm gonna go down the line of how this team is starting feel to this position. Yeah, I'm bitching, but after this Bounty Gate year, Sean gone, we fire Spags, we get Ryan. He comes in, we bring in some people on defense. We got Galette, we got Cam. Galette, that was his year that he stepped up. Went out there, performed. Was the number 4th overall ranked defense in the league, the entire league. Fourth best defense in the whole league. That was with Malcolm Jenkins. That was with Roman Harper. That was with Raphael, he was young. We had him. Then we had Vaquero, he's a baby. With them pieces right there, Curtis Lofton, Jobby Gray got hurt, but Corey stepped in. But regardless of all of that, we had the number 4th ranked defense. Now, most of that credit out there at corner, Keenan got his credit, but Jobby Gray, he got most of the credit for the other side, because Corey, I think he played like the last 3 games of the year. Jobby got hurt. And he was just getting smoked out over there. But anyway, we do that. That year we could have, that could have been our Super Bowl. We could have at least got to the Super Bowl year, but I'm not gonna get into all of that. Does everybody know what happened against the Panthers? But anyway, season over. Finish out. 4th ranked defense. Wow, okay. So Sean Payton, he decides to dig in our defense. Like we done came in last place. Like we was the 32nd ranked defense. What he want to do? Let Malcolm walk. I forgot if we released him or I don't forgot what we done with him. Trade him or release him. We done something with him. We let Malcolm Jenkins walk. We let Roman Harper walk. And on Roman Harper's behalf, I can see why we would let Roman. I mean, Roman, he was hitting 30. Yeah, he was hitting 30, 31 at that time. So his release, I could understand that shit. We let him go. We don't address. No. We do that. Then we go out and bring in Jarvis Bird. Now, this is after we done had the 4th ranked defense with Malcolm Jenkins. Yes, him and Roman. It was mainly Roman Harper. You know, they was getting burned on the deep ball. Yes, they was getting their ass burned on the deep ball. But that shit happened. We get rid of both of them. We let Vaquero get a starting role. Then we bring in We bring in Jairus Bird on a 6-year, $54.5 million deal. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. I thought this shit was about to be crazy with him there. He's in the same conversation as Earl Thomas. It's the best free safety, all that kind of shit. I thought this shit was about to be crazy. Okay, we make that move. Was that move necessary? No, I didn't think it was necessary. I mean, if we could have got him for cheaper, but I'm saying that now. At that time, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Hell yeah, I was the most excited fan in the fucking country when we brought him in. But either way, we make that move. We don't address corner. Jobby, he decided to retire after that shit, so we didn't address that corner, and we saw they was picking on Corey's side. We saw how Cam lit up his side for us to lose home field advantage that year, and we could have got to the Super Bowl, but we didn't even go address that shit. We wanted to give Corey or Patrick, whoever won the battle between them, we wanted them to hold down that one side. And then we go on until the next season. And then what happens in the 2014 season, the last season before this year? Well, before that year started, let me bring up Sproles. We got rid of Sproles. After our offense we were just doing whatever we wanted to do. Sproles had over 70 receptions. Pierre had over 70 receptions. Ingram had a good bit of receptions. We had two backs with over 70 receptions. And they couldn't fuck with that shit. Regardless of let Sproles go and let Jimmy go, we know how we were spreading this ball around back in 2009, but times has changed. I mean, it is what it is. If you telling me if this offense today is more better than it was with Jimmy and them, now that we done got a few games in and I done actually saw this shit, it's no way in hell that this offense right here is better than the shit with Sproles now. Even though we was going to Jimmy, all Peyton had to do was just have a man-to-man with Drew and just tell him, man, you gotta just spread the ball around more. Just stop trying to go to Jimmy all the goddamn time. You know, and that could have eased up on some of them picks. We know he's a fucking dinosaur out there, but goddamn. But anyway, we made all them moves. We made Jimmy this past offseason, but going to 2014, secondary getting their ass kicked. Back and forth and playing. And most of that reason is because Jairus Bird, he came in. I don't know if he went through a physical before we signed him or what, but he came in. I believe that back injury, he suffered that. That was lingering from him in Buffalo. And I don't know if Sean them knew about it or what. But that big ass deal, they should have made sure he was healthy before they signed him to that shit. Brother, man, we missed a whole year with him. We already know the Jairus Bird storyline. I ain't gonna get into that. Then we get into this offseason. Last offseason. Curtis Lofton gone. Kenny Stills gone on offense. He was about 50, 60 yards from a 1,000-yard season. He gone. Curtis Lofton, Kenny Stills. Who else fucking left? We got rid of Gillette. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that kind of shit. Cause I'm gonna be eat my fucking word. I mean, that I ain't gonna be real about my shit. If I with Gillette, hell yeah, we should have let him go. Just the fact of that bullshit. I ain't say we let him. That I wanted him to leave because of his locker room problems. I would just want him to leave more on this woman beater shit. I made a video a few months back talking about that shit. That shit ain't tolerated, and I don't know why the league ain't done nothing thus far on that shit, but fuck it. Got rid of him. Who else we get rid of? Who else we get rid of on defense? We finally let Corey and Patrick go. That shit was needed. Corey and Patrick. We got rid of Ben Grubbs. Traded him away. Traded away Jimmy Graham. We know how that shit go. Got rid of Pierre Thomas. He was going on 30, but was he finished? Fuck no. Just imagine who that nation. Just imagine. And this ain't no knock on Mark Ingram. I promise you it ain't. He to me, I hadn't gave up on him yet, but I just want. Cause he ran pretty good Sunday. I mean he only got 12 carries, but if he'd have got 20, he would have got over 100. I believe so, but he's starting to pick it up. But just imagine this shit, who that nation. Let's just say Kyrie, the number one back. Kyrie, you got Pierre coming in second. Both of them. You got both of them running the route. 1-2 punch. Then you got Sproles is the third back. And the reason why CJ Spiller, we saw a flash of what he can do. That was one play, but we saw what he's capable of being in our offense. But one thing with Darren Sproles, y'all can't tell me this little guy didn't fit perfectly in our offense. He was the perfect fit in our offense. And I don't know what was the reason why we got rid of him. All I know is he had over 70 receptions before we got rid of him. Over 700. I think he had about 700 receiving yards. I don't know how you get rid of something like that. I know he was getting up in age. I don't know if it had something to do with a contract or I don't know what it was. But we're going to trade him to Philly, I think, for a 6th round pick. That's shit. I just don't get it. And see, I mean, I'm just saying with Spiller, they gonna bring him in. They not involving him in the offense a lot to keep it 100. But shout out, I will give one shout out. One shout out only. Shout out to Willie Snead. Now this guy, I see Lance Moore all in him. Not just because the dude light skinned and both of them light skinned and that type of shit. But the way they run routes is similar. He just look just like a Lance Moore Jr. That's what I see in him. But I just said all of that, all them roster moves, no, and then we get to last week, or 2 weeks ago, we get rid of Akeem Hicks. Somebody that's done showing he got potential. Maybe he just got out to a bad start this year. But Peyton, he just quit to pull plug. We pulled the plug on him, sending him to New England. And sit here getting this fucking tight end trying to throw this dude passes and shit. He's sitting there fumbling. We got two tight ends for that shit, Sean. We're sitting here throwing this man passes and shit. He fumbling. In the red zone, we could have scored. That would have put us back in the ball game. No, we fumbled. Sam Bradford get the ball, drive back down, goddamn field again, put up points. Shit just crazy, man. Making all these moves and shit. And we eating this shit now. Who That Nation, all these moves that he done made and shit, we eating them. Including Jairus Byrd. Now, looking back, should we have brought him in to go back and think about it? No, we should. We should have just waited it, gave it another year. Gave Malcolm Jenkins one more year. Like I said, with Roman Harper, okay, I could see that. His contract was pretty. I think he had like a $4 million deal anyway. I mean, $4 million on this next year anyway. But with Malcolm, we could have gave him one more year, kept that defensive chemistry intact. Then we wouldn't have had Gillette shit, turn up the locker room and all that shit. But then when you have all that shit going on, and then that woman beat shit, if that woman beat shit would have happened without him with the locker room shit, he probably still would have been on this team. I mean, but like I said, I don't condone that shit, and the league don't, and I don't see why Bassett was able to go to the Redskins and shit. But yeah, that's just what it is with that situation. He gone. But my point is Sean, he making all these moves he made with our defense and our offense. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is after seasons that we're in the top 5. After that 2013 season, we had the number 1 offense, the 4th ranked defense, and we still want to make changes and shit. After the 2013 season, we still want to make changes and shit. Went up to Seattle. Our defense held them in check, guys. Defense held them in check. Marshawn and the whole crew. Our offense, that Jimmy, he got exposed that game. Could that have been a reason why? I don't know. Maybe what I'm thinking the reason is we got rid of him now is because of that shit what they went to court for. That receiver shit. Sean, he's so fucking arrogant and shit. I love Sean Payton to death. I ain't gonna sit here and do away with him like that. So much he done brought to this city and shit. That's why when I'm hearing like the time is over, you just gotta hold your breath. I'd rather see Sean. He gonna sit here and eat these moves he done made. He gotta eat this shit, not just sit here, make all these moves and shit, and then wanna run away. These rumors starting to pop up and shit. Ain't nobody just saying shit. I mean, that shit happening. Does Sean feel that way? Of course, Sean. Ain't no coach gonna sit there and say in a press conference, yeah, I mean, them made some pretty interesting locations for me. Of course he gonna say, I love it here, I wanna be here. Of course he gonna say that shit. But does he think it's time for him to get out of there? I don't know. But my thought on that shit, he need to be there to eat this shit. Not just do away with it, because I'm telling you, when the era go in, I don't think both of them, I think Drew need to retire a Saint, but at some point within the next 3 to 5 years, I give it that at the most, 5 years at the most. Sean Payton and Drew gonna be gone. Both of them gonna be gone within that time frame. We talking about Garrett Grayson and shit like that. I saw him playing the pre. I mean, I know he's still a baby and shit, but we just need to pump the brakes on this Drew shit. The Drew he playing, yeah, he had some turnovers and shit. But as far as getting rid of Drew, it's no reason why we need to do that shit right now. If anything, if anybody need to go between the two, it need to be some coaching. Sit here seeing Sean and Ryan sitting over there like some females bitching on the sideline, arguing and shit like some bitches and shit. Fuck all that, man. Y'all sit here want to make moves and shit. We had a defense. We had a top 4 defense intact. I don't get that shit, man. But we include myself. I just got all caught up in this Jerry Bird shit when he came. Wasn't even thinking about. We gotta get the chemistry back to where it was with that core we had. But like I said, from that 2013 defensive roster, I could have seen us going out. If we would have went out and got us a top tier corner, okay, I forgot who the corners was that off season, but I can see that. Because Jobby was retired and we saw what Corey was doing to us. I could understand that shit. But we could have let Malcolm Jim, we could have gave him one more year with us to see what he was going to do. And it was only the deep balls that fucked them up. That was it. We could have let Vaquero play. We could have tried some shit out last season. But the defense last year, it clearly showed we had the best offense last year. And the defense, that was most of the reason why we was 7-9 last year. Because of that shit. It's going on fucking 30 minutes of me just bitching. Fuck it. You want to turn this shit off, you can turn it off, man. It's just bullshit. Rob, I don't know why he's still defensive coordinator as I'm speaking right now. I don't get it. No, will Thursday be the last straw for him? If we don't do, I don't know. Talking about we got 2 turnovers, that's encouraging. Man, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. 500 yards given up by Sam Bradford. It's one thing if this would have been Atlanta Thursday or the Patriots, somebody got a real offense. That's one thing. But we let Sam Bradford and that offense do that shit to us. That shit. That's bullshit. That's fucked up, man. And like I said, we eating. I ain't gonna say we. I'm saying we, cause we part of Who That Nation. I ain't gonna say y'all, cause if you a true fan, we in this together. We gonna fucking suck together. But Sean Payton, he made these moves, so he get most of the heat for this shit. We suffering. Trying to bring up Brandon Coleman, yeah, I mean if we trying to go for a championship, I'm excited. We had a receiver to step up, which was Willie Snead. I'm glad we had somebody that can be a third option for us on offense at receiver. I am glad that happened. But with Kenny Stills, I don't know why. I just some shit I just don't get. But like I said, Sean Payton, he's in the locker room more than us. We're not in the locker room, Monday through Friday and shit. So it is what it is with that. We sat here eating it. But Sean Payton and Drew be on their way out the door. I mean, come on, man. We just getting too ahead of ourselves when we saying shit like that. But should this be Sean's final season as the coach? I don't know. I'm not going. I really don't know. I'm not gonna be calling shit like that. But I know, as far as Drew, he need to leave when he want to leave. Whether that's retirement or whether he want to try to go somewhere else. If we can't pick it back up. If he trying to win another championship and that's why he want to just go to a contender, it is what it is. Talking about a whole nother team. We got a whole nother team this year. This is the whole new team shit right here. Cat saying we need a whole new team. This is the new team that Sean put in place. Sean and Mickey, and part of the coaching staff, all them brought this youth and all this shit in here. This is the team right here. Like I said with Gillette, I understand him. We had plenty of guys we could have went out and got as far as pass rushes and shit. Now, like I said, Kakaha, you up on the rise. You get respect. You get a shutout, and Willie Snead get a shutout. Y'all two the ones that incite me for this shit. For the future. But like I said, I'm still ride or die. I'm not sitting here trying to call heads. If one head I want to call, it's Rob. Let's let Dennis. It's time for Dennis to take over this shit. We're bringing Dennis in. If he's not going to be able to have say, which I'm pretty sure he put his 2 cents in, but he need to have the final say on what the fuck we going to be calling the shit on defense. We done gave Rob enough time to get it together, and it's still not happening. And y'all just gonna continue to look like some females just arguing on the sideline again. We're sick and tired of saying that. If you gonna keep arguing with them, man, just go on and get rid of them and put Dennis right there. Let's just do it like that. Instead of all this bitching and shit. But while I'm right here, I'm going to just go on and get to this Atlanta shit. I saw on ESPN yesterday, they said Julio, he uncertain if he going to play. Guys, we do not want him to play. If we try to, we don't need him. After this defensive letdown we had Sunday, we don't want him out there playing. We ain't had no receiver that good as he is. He the only guy on that team that I tip my cap to. He a real nigga out there on that field. We do not want this guy to play Thursday. But like I said, I was planning on taking off from work. I was planning on switching the day with somebody on my other platoon. But fuck it, I'm going in. It's two big ass TVs on my pod and shit, so I'm gonna be able to watch the game. But I ain't gonna be able to get into it like I would here with the beer and all that shit. They don't deserve it for me this week, but they will deserve my attention. I owe Who That Nation that because I'm part of the family, so they will get my attention. But all this pregame and all this shit, I'm going to just go on and go into work shit. Fuck it, man. I'm tired of doing all this bitch. I've been just going on 40 minutes doing all this bitching and shit. Like I said, we need this win Thursday. Seahawks play the Panthers Thursday. Hopefully Seahawks can... That's the only thing we got to hang our hat on is them losing my other teams. We got to root for hoping they lose. That's the only shot we got now. And if we lose Thursday, wild cards is out the picture. Wow, a fucking wild card it's out of the picture. We be 1-5. This shit is over. Shit is fucking over. Which I will continue to support my team. I'm not saying none of that, but I'm saying this division, if we lose and Atlanta win, that shit is over as far as the division. I'm gonna leave it at that. This wild card shit, I don't know, but as far as the division, yeah, that shit is, it's 100% over. So, like I said, I'm still a diehard fan. I'm not doing none of that shit. Like I said, y'all heard me rant a few minutes ago. It was time 10 worse. It was 10 times worse. Sunday night and Monday, winning the work. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what went on at work. Bullshit. Had to go upside a nigga head in there. Just cause of this game. But like, I had reason for that shit. But like I'm just saying, my tolerance level, I wasn't taking none of that shit. All cause we let Sam Bradford do all this shit. Like I said, man, I'm gone, man. Shit.